There is a Mexican amusement park in Hidalgo, Mexico, and recently they created a new attraction, and this attraction is a fake illegal border crossing. And what they do is they try to encourage people to not cross the border illegally, and they simulate it by having these conditions that are really difficult to deal with. And the attraction lasts a few hours, and people usually leave feeling like, oh my God, this is hell, I would never want to go through with it. But also keep in mind that the demographic that goes to this amusement park is middle class and a little wealthier, so they're usually people that are doing well enough that they wouldn't really want to cross the border illegally anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. This is something I don't understand because I love weird shit. I gravitate toward it. It is who I am. It is what I'm about. And so I had to ask myself, would I like to participate in the illegal border crossing outside of Mexico Adventure or wherever this is? No, I would not. Because that's the thing, I think this looks terrifying and exhausting and frustrating, and I feel like if they're going to force this upon people, it should be more like a Scared Straight program, for at-risk youth, or for that kind of situation. But to pay money like it's some sort of joke or some sort of ride, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's kind of incredible because they're not forcing anyone. People are willingly putting themselves through it, and I feel like the people that should be forced to do it are like Republicans in the United States. So they get a sense of what it means to be, an undocumented immigrant in this country, what you had to go through. There's like this assumption that our border is like open to everyone and people just like trickle in and it's not a big deal. I think that we need real immigration reform in the country. I don't agree with just letting people come in and out as they please, right? No one is saying that at all. But I think that there is like this assumption that all undocumented immigrants are lazy, but they put themselves through hell to get into this country, and there's a reason for that. It's because the conditions that they're living in are so terrible that they just want a better life. They want better lives for themselves. And by the way, the reason why they're doing it in this specific part of Hidalgo is because they lost 88% of their population to immigration. They moved to either Arizona or Nevada, and they're like, we need people to stay here because we need to grow our economy.
And that's what's so interesting, that this isn't to threaten people that are on this side of the border to say, hey, this is what's going to happen to you. These are people in Mexico saying, don't bother. It's not worth it. What they're going to do to you is so much worse than anything that's going to happen here. Please don't go through this.
Exactly. And by the way, in terms of illegal immigration in the country from Mexico, we're at like a net zero because of the fact that a lot of undocumented immigrants are leaving the country because there are less job opportunities here, and less people in Mexico are interested in coming to the US.
The shine is off the diamond.